There's a mysterious group of Warlocks that have existed since Destiny 1's release. They have very few members and not many people know about them. They are the Praxic Order, and we get to meet one of their members face to face this December. This group hunts rogue guardians. They combat darkness and weapons of sorrow, and today we discuss their backstory. The Praxic Order is one of the oldest Warlock groups in Destiny. Now they're mainly comprised of Warlocks, but they do have some members from other classes among their ranks. Many different Guardian groups exist in the lore, sort of little clans of Guardians, like the Sunbreaker Titans, the Pilgrim Guard, and even the Thanatonauts, those who chase secrets through the meaning of death. The Praxics, though, have one philosophy, and that is action. The Warlock Pujari explained that Guardians are meant to be the fire, not the smoke on the wind. The parable of venging fire, as interpreted by Pujari. A young Warlock travels to her mentor, seeking the truth of the Praxic fire. A wildfire rages in a valley nearby. Her mentor points to the billowing smoke, saying, "This is the Praxic fire. Go and learn what you can." And the student returns to her teacher saying, "Master, the fire does not ask, the fire acts. That is the truth." Her mentor laughs, and the flames leave the sky from the valley and surround the teacher, and the wind blows the smoke away. The old Warlock, now wreathed in flame with great outstretched wings, says, "The heart of the Praxic fire is the Warlock. Without the Warlock, fire does not ask or act. Be the fire, or be smoke on the wind." The cowering student stands, her palms closing into fists. So that is a parable or story, but gets the idea across. The Praxics take this literally. Their whole creed is built around no hesitation, no experiments, and no bargaining with the darkness. Like fire clears a path and performs action, so too will the Praxics. They also follow something called the cataleptic clause. The Praxic Creed holds that the nature of darkness is not worth investigating. One should focus on combating the darkness rather than knowing it. The cataleptic clause holds that darkness cannot be understood at all. The two are convenient bedfellows, and we long held the notion that to study the darkness was to risk being subsumed by it. The Praxic Warlocks have a group of members, some of which you may know from lore and previous stuff that's not in the game. Ariana 3 was a part of them. She was a Warlock on Aris's fire team. Takeo 3, the one from the Savathûn Song Strike, was also among their ranks. As I mentioned, they're mainly Warlocks, but they do have other classes among them. We know there's a Titan, one of the first Titan Praxics, a striker Titan named Siegfried. And the most notable is the Warlock Anur Mahal. The Vanguard's job is to protect the city and its people. The Praxics, though, have their own agenda: hunt down threats of the light. While the Vanguard's big goal is protecting the city and its inhabitants, the Praxics will take the fight wherever they need to extinguish the darkness. Venturing out into the system to fight rogue guardians, find weapons of sorrow, shadows of yore, and darkness subclasses. Anything connected to darkness, that's where they'll be, looking to root and stamp it out. This is why one of their members, Anur, is notorious for going after the Drifter. Her letters spoke about how Drifter was a danger to the tower, how he was a heretic who should have been exiled. This was because of his rogue light-bearer nature and use of the darkness and guardian power and fueling his game of Gambit. The Vanguard let him stay, but Anur never backed down. My name is Anur. I serve the Hidden in the Warlock Praxic Order. You and I have never met, but I hold you in high regard. You've accomplished wonders for this city, and humanity owes you a debt it cannot repay. A marvel for one so young. But, in true Guardian fashion, nothing you did for the city came from generosity. I think you want what everyone with power wants, more. The man called Drifter knows this. That man has done what past influencers could not, manipulate Guardians into dabbling with the dark. And yet the Vanguard stands by in silence. Commander Zavala and Ikora Rey know who he is and everything he stands for. They still let him bring his gambit into the system. What's more, they have forbidden the Praxic Order from interfering. It's against everything the Praxics stand for. We won't abide it, and we're looking into his activities, building a case against him even the Vanguard can't ignore. The Praxics reside in the tower in the Praxic Halls. And while they are for the betterment of humanity, Ikora mentions how their enthusiasm makes them dangerous. They act fast, sometimes too fast and without permission. You saw from that lore card how they seem to be butting heads. Renegades, though, will bring the Praxic Order to the front line. A new character belonging to them will interact with your Guardian. We know that Anur Mahal will take us through the new dungeon. It's possible she is the new character unless it's a new Praxic Warlock. The Guardians once again will be going behind the Vanguard's back, something the Praxic Order is used to complete this job. Here's a lore card from a previous video that speaks about a member of the Order sent to babysit the Drifter. Is it a new member? Is this Anur? You tell me. But that's not your mission. It's mine, Ikora said. She was scanning a new holographic map of the Plague Lands. I was jealous. She even had the new aerial surveillance update. I slumped into one of her armchairs, made from genuine hide. I get it. Us Praxics contain the spread of darkness, and you handle everything else. But it's not that clear-cut anymore, is it? Guardians use darkness all the time now. Ikora hummed non-committally. She was deep in the tank, planning the Vanguard's next op. I redoubled my efforts, leaning forward in the chair. Look, if Maya's flooding the Plague Lands with Vex, it's not just for territory. She's not that crass. She's overplayed her hand on Kepler, and her echo isn't enough anymore. She needs more paracausal energy, and that should interest the Praxics. You sound like a hunter, Ikora smirked. Ready to charge in, light blazing, orders be damned. But that's not the Warlock way. It is not, but maybe it should be, I muttered. Ikora ignored the jab. Don't worry about the Plague Lands. The Guardian will handle it. She powered down the map and gestured toward the door. My time was up. Besides, she said, I'm sure whatever detail the Praxics have you on is equally important. They've got me babysitting the Drifter. I rolled my eyes. She chuckled. Then you needn't worry. You'll be back under fire soon enough. In a Star Wars-inspired Destiny story, the Praxic Order fits. They've always been there, and they believe the light is the only path, will act in any way they need to burn out the darkness with it. But anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. If you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like it, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.